What's up, guys? Got another Wildstar vlog for you. Today we're going to be talking about the Wildstar MEGA patch. I actually had to write notes because there's a lot of really good changes. Literally everything on in this patch I am excited for. Every single change I'm just like, woo! Because they're good. This is a really good patch. This is technically drop 3. Some of these changes have already been implemented. But yeah, so first change, this went in today. The PvP items have been balanced, so now the 1200 gear is no longer complete shit compared to the 1800 gear. I would say the 1800 gear is probably 5 or 10% better than the 1200 gear. There is an extra rune slot. The stats are slightly better. I mean, super slightly better now. Like 6 brutality better. So that's good. That's absolutely good. It's good for multiple reasons. One, the 1800 gear shouldn't be miles and miles ahead of the 1200 gear like it is right now, but there still needs to be vertical progression because you gotta give people a carrot to chase, even if that carrot is just a little bit bigger than the other carrot. Just because, for example, let's say the new PvP gear comes out and it's all the same and you don't like the costume. All of a sudden you have no goals because, well, the costume doesn't look as good as my old one, so boo. But if it's slightly better, just ever so slightly better, you'll still want to get it, and you'll still have something to do, even though it's really not going to help you that much, but it'll still help you a little bit, so you still want to get it, but it's good. So vertical progression is good, but small vertical progression is what I've been saying for a long time, and they actually did it, so yay! That's in right now, so be sure to check that out. I'm going to be checking that out later today. I'm really looking forward to it. Next thing in the new Drop 3 patch. I would say this patch is probably 2 weeks off, 3 weeks off. I'm not sure exactly how far it is. I would say 1 or 2 weeks, I guess. I'm not sure how far away it's going to be, but new arena map. There's a new arena map. It's a pretty large map. It's 2 levels. I'm not sure how that's going to play out. That will be interesting, to say the least. I don't think it's going to be terrible. Obviously, Espers have a knockback. Warriors can get creative with their grip and leaping back up, but it'll change things up. I think it's good to have a new map. We'll see how the multi-level plays out. It's just one of those things we're just going to see how it plays out. Will Espers really abuse it? We'll see. I don't know. It's one of those things where I can't really say it's bad or good until we actually play it. So, yeah. Next thing, leaderboards, question mark, question mark, question mark. I don't think they've actually said anything about this, but there was a leak of the leaderboards. I think it was like the Muffin Man guy, CRB Muffin Man, or whoever it was, accidentally posted something to do with the leaderboards into the wrong forum where people could see it, and they got put up on Pastebin, and they actually looked pretty legitimate. Just because I think they had the top 250 players, and I went through there, and I actually saw people that I knew, people in my guild that have like 1800 and shit like that. So, maybe those will be coming soon. I would not say those are coming in drop 3, but I would say those are coming soon-ish, maybe. Next thing, season reset. They are resetting everybody's ratings. Yay! This is another thing I'm super happy for, because right now there's people with like 3,000 rating, and even if they might not have exploited to get it, they benefited off of beating people that exploited to get it. So it's the same thing happened in WoW in season, I don't know, 9. I think it was season 9, where like Wreckful was like almost 4,000 rated, and he wasn't exploiting, but he was beating people that were exploiting, so that was shooting him way the fuck up. So now, hopefully they have a win trading system put in place. They have, hopefully they're gonna have leaderboards soon. The gear has been evened out. The boosting, I think some measures have been taken to prevent that. That's what I've read in the patch. So, reset the season. I don't think this is the start of a season. I think they're just resetting it and seeing how it goes. They definitely shouldn't start a season until all of this like ridiculous bullshit is fixed. So if for some reason it's not fixed in the patch, they shouldn't start it. So yeah, they definitely got to get everything right before they start. So yeah, I'm looking forward to that though. Resetting everybody is definitely a good thing, especially after all the craziness. So this is time to kill seems slower, at least from what I've been reading on the forums. This probably has to do with the gear being evened out. People just aren't getting blown up due to gear discrepancies. Healing seems to be more effective. So again, probably a gear thing. Now let's get into the ability tier and amp changes. We're gonna be a lot of happy people here. They are basically giving you guaranteed ways to get ability and amp points, and they're also increasing the drop rate for PvP bags and world drop rate. So you're gonna be seeing a lot more of them, and you're gonna have ways to guaranteed for sure get them. I think you get 1 ability tier point and 1 amp point for leveling your path to max. So there's 2 you can get right there guaranteed. Beloved R12 will get you 1 amp point. Beloved Crimson Badlands will give you 1 amp point. Beloved Northern Wastes will give you 1 amp point. Beloved Blighthaven will give you 1 ability tier point. You can buy 1 amp point and 1 ability tier point through PvP Prestige. The honor, if you don't know what Prestige is. You can get an amp point from Gold Storm Talon's Lair and Storm Talon's Lair and Gold Kelvarath, so you can get 2 more amp points there. And you can get 2 ability tiers from Gold Skullcano and Gold SSM. These dungeon drops are one-time use only. So once you get the Gold SSM ability tier, you can't just keep farming that over and over and over again to get it. You can only get it once. So those are some guaranteed ways to get ability tier and amp points along with the increased drop rate, and you can still get them through Elder Gems. So that's a very, very good change. It makes a lot of sense. It's getting people to play all aspects of the game. It's going to make the game a lot more alt-friendly. I know I've been saying this for a long time, even before the game came out, that the whole Elder Gem system with the ability tier and amp points was just super bad for alts. And this is actually making it obtainable for people to catch up and get stuff. So yeah, I'm super pumped about that. I think I'm going to be able to get. I think I wrote this down. Let me look. Right when the patch hits, I'm gonna be able to get. Yeah, here it is. I'm gonna be able to get 5 amp points and 3 ability tiers just as soon as the patch hits. Boom! Not even including the dungeons. So that's gonna be pretty awesome. Really looking forward to that. Now onto a change a lot of people are gonna like. They're giving you the ability to re-roll your rune slots. Hooray! Now that triple water warrior weapon you got isn't complete ass. And yes, you're gonna be able to re-roll each individual rune socket. It's not like you just re-roll the whole item. So if you get 2 fires and a water, you can re-roll that 1 water into potentially a fusion or fire or whatever. And I believe you're gonna be able to roll it back if you get something worse. So I'm not sure how I'm not 100% sure on the rolling it back. That's what I've heard, but I have heard you can only re-roll it once per rune slot. So that should be really cool. I am really looking forward to that. It's also going to be a bit of a boost to the economy because it's a trade skill item. I think you get some of the drops you need to make that item. I'm not sure what's all involved in making it, but I'm sure that'll help the economy a little bit, make trade skills a little bit more useful. So that's going to be awesome. Having better itemized gear is going to be really, really cool. The only potential problem I see with this is that warriors and engineers might be completely out of control if they're able to get perfect rune slots and really get their AP numbers to just retarded levels, along with the ability tier and amp points. I could see warriors and engineers being absolutely insane, but we'll see. We'll see. They are bringing those AP changes. They're going to be like normalizing attack power, not this patch, but eventually. So we'll see. We'll see if that's even a thing. That's kind of just speculation from me. So that should be pretty cool. One also sort of downside is that with everybody getting all these ability tier and amp points really, really quickly, and with them getting better itemized gear, it's going to make some of the PvE content easier. It's not gonna like do the content for you, but absolutely looking at our 40-man raid, our DPS is gonna be increased by a pretty big margin, like a lot. So we'll see how that goes. Who knows? Just, people are gonna have access to better items, more ability tiers. It's definitely gonna increase people's DPS. So you might be saying, wow, that's a lot of stuff in the patch. Yeah, it is. But there's a whole new zone. There's an entire new zone of shit to do. I'm not sure if there's. I honestly haven't looked into the new zone. I haven't played the PTR too much. I'm not sure if there's like new reputations or dailies or what. I'm not sure what's in the new zone. It's pretty big. It's the one right below Blighthaven. The zone itself is pretty large. So there's a whole new zone, And there's the Ultimate Protogames dungeon. So new zone, new dungeon, and all that shit that I just previously listed. And the new arena. So yeah, I'm sure I actually missed a lot of stuff. Oh yeah, there's a ton of bug fixes, including Tether working on mounted players. So hooray! Yay, that bug sucked. So, God, I'm excited. I'm super excited. I'm sure I actually missed a lot of stuff in this, but this is all the stuff that I just like knew off the top of my head. So yeah, I'm super pumped for drop 3? It's the third one, right? Third one. Yeah. Super pumped for drop 3. Hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I foresee a lot of people being super excited about these changes. These are everything on here. Every single change on here I am super excited about. Yeah. I'm really excited about everything on this. So, hope you guys enjoyed it, and I will see you guys next time.